Hello, friends, and welcome to HitBullsEye. My name is Manish Mittal, and I am back with your daily dose of current affairs, the BullDose for 27th of January 2022. So, in this video, we will have a look at the 5 most important news of today. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you receive the notifications of these videos every day. Let us see the most 5 important news of today. First, the Russia, China, Iran have conducted joint naval exercise CHIRU 2Q22. So we'll see the major facts about this particular news. Secondly, the Corruption Perception Index has been launched, which is launched by Transparency International, and India's rank is a dismal 85th. Next, Apple, which is also the world's most valuable company by market valuation, has retained its title as the world's most valuable brand in Brand Finance 2022 report. Then we will discuss that Rajasthan is set to get its 4th Tiger Reserve in the form of Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary. So it's set to be notified as the 4th Tiger Reserve of Rajasthan. And finally, Lucknow IPL team is going to be called Lucknow Super Giants, another IPL team for the cricket lovers. Let us have a look at all these news one by one. First, Russia, China, Iran have conducted joint naval exercise CHIRU 2Q22, and it has taken place in the Gulf of Oman. So joint exercises are really important. Which countries are conducting the exercise with which another country, the names of those countries, the name of the exercise, and sometimes the venue also is extremely important. So these are, as it is clear, these are naval exercises. That means maritime drills. These are conducted in the north part of Indian Ocean, which is near the Gulf of Oman. And mind you, this is that region which is really notorious for the Somalian pirates. So piracy is a major problem in this part of the world. So in northern Indian Ocean, this exercise has been conducted, and the purpose is to deepen practical cooperation among the navies of these 3 countries, Russia, China, and Iran. And if you look closely, Russia, China, and Iran looks more like an anti-US alliance. You know, in Russia, USA is not having good relations with either of these countries. So it looks like they're trying to project their force into this part of the world and sending out a message to US and its new alliances in the form of Quad, AUKUS, New Quad, etc. So the participants practiced various tactics and operations and various tactical maneuvers. At least 140 warships and over 60 aircraft with nearly 10,000 military personnel took part in the military exercises. So this display of might is to showcase to the United States and its allies that this bloc is no less. So it's more like it reflects the current geopolitical situation around the world, where Russia-led bloc is trying to aggress, into Ukraine, and US-led bloc along with NATO is trying to, tone down the tensions and is trying to give it a fitting reply. So in that context, this exercise becomes really, really important. And of course, CHIRU is an acronym where CH stands for China, I for Iran, and RU for Russia. So CHIRU is China, Iran, Russia. Next, so as we all know how corrupt Indian system is, in the Corruption Perceptions Index, the report that has been released by the Transparency International, India has been given the score of 40 on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 being highly corrupt and 100 means very clean. So India has a score of 40. That means we are more corrupt than clean. So the spot of India is 85th. India is at 85th rank, and the ranking has been topped jointly by 3 countries, Denmark, Finland, and New Zealand. So just like every other major ranking around the world, the Scandinavian countries take the cake. Denmark and Finland have topped it along with New Zealand. Their score is 88. That means these countries are the least corrupt countries in the world. And this ranking measures how corrupt each country's public sector is perceived to be. So we're not talking about private sector corruption, which is almost negligible. So we're talking about public sector corruption. So the result is on a scale of 0 to 100, 0 being highly corrupt and 100 being very clean. And a total of 180 countries are ranked. Last year, India's rank was 86th with a score of 40. So we have marginally improved just one rank by, in comparison to last year, but the score remains the same. Next, Apple. Last month, we covered this news that Apple has become the world's first country to cross $3 trillion in market valuation. Now, Apple has retained its position. Retain means last year as well. It was the most valuable brand in 2021 as well. And in 2022 as well, it is the most valuable brand in the world. And it has been found out according to the report Brand Finance 2022 Global 500 is the name of the report. And the brand valuation of Apple is recorded at $355.1 billion in 2022, which is an increase of 35% from the last year. And this is the highest brand value ever recorded on this particular ranking. So Apple has the highest brand value in the world right now. So ask yourself if you're using an Apple product just because it's a brand, you fall in that list, right? So brands in the top 10 include number 1, of course, Apple. Number 2 is Amazon. Number 3 is Google. Number 4 is Microsoft. Then at the 5th number comes Walmart, which has made its entry into India. At number 6 is Samsung. Number 7, Facebook or Meta. Number 8 is ICBC, which is Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. At number 9 is Huawei. And at number 10 is Verizon, which is a company of US once again. So you can also see the dominance of United States of America in the top 10 brand value companies. So Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Facebook, and Verizon. So it's like 7 companies out of top 10 belong to United States of America. Clear dominance as far as the brand value is concerned. Next, in environment and ecology, Rajasthan is going to get its 4th Tiger Reserve, which is a very good news for environmental enthusiasts. So Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary is among the top 5 sites proposed in the country to become Tiger Reserve. So Global Tiger Summit is going to happen very soon in Vladivostok in Russia. And before that, India is about to declare some of the Indian sites as Tiger Reserves. And it is very heartening. A few years ago, we know there was a tiger census, and India has proudly announced to the world the significant increase in tiger population. Once upon a time, tiger population had gone so very down that we were concerned whether we'll be able to save this key species in the food chain. But now its population has increased, and now we are in the process of declaring even more sites as the Tiger Reserves. The center has also announced the development during the 4th Asia Ministerial Conference on Tiger Conservation. The 4th Asia Ministerial just took place, and the center has given its Tiger Reserve status. So Ramgarh Wildlife Sanctuary is one. Along with that, the other wildlife sanctuaries that have been given this approval include the Hills in Karnataka, the Guru Ghasidas National Park in Chhattisgarh. These two also are very likely to be declared Tiger Reserves very soon. Then finally, a news from sports. We know that there are a few new teams in the Indian Premier League, which is a cricketing extravaganza. So Lucknow IPL team is going to be called Lucknow Super Giants, and it is owned by Sanjeev Goenka, right? So Goenka Group chairman Sanjeev Goenka is the owner of Lucknow's IPL franchise, and it has now been named as Lucknow Super Giants. So just like there are Kolkata Knight Riders, Rajasthan Royals. So Lucknow's team will be called Lucknow Super Giants or LSG. So IPL 2022 mega auction is about to take place, and Lucknow team has already roped in KL Rahul as their captain, and Australia all-rounder Marcus Stoinis and Ravi Bishnoi have also been roped in the Lucknow Super Giants team. So the official IPL team of Lucknow crowdsourced its name from fans, and a consumer engagement campaign was launched in social media last month. So this name has been the choice of the people. So it is based on a public poll or a crowdsource, naming. So that's how this name has come out. Right. So those who are cricket fans or cricket enthusiasts might be big news for them, because in the next IPL, there are going to be a few more new teams along with their new players and new names. So that is all that we had to cover in this class. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for us, do let us know in the comment section. That is it for today. My name is Manish Mittal, and speaking on behalf of HitBullsEye. Thank you so much and take care.